Well, you've heard all the hysteria really for a very long time now that the end of brick and mortar retailers and the mall was just it. It was an absolute thing. They were going to go to way of the dinosaur. Well, looks like maybe that was a complete falsehood. Retailers, both brick and mortar and online, posting incredible sales numbers in July. And really, I mean, it's just been phenomenal. We saw earlier in the week retail sales. That number was absolutely huge, coming in well above Wall Street's expectations, and then confirmed when Walmart posted blowout numbers, beating on both the top and bottom line. Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive, Bill Simon. He is the former CEO of Walmart USA. Bill, first and foremost, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Charles, great to be with you. How are you?
I'm great. You know, I'm long a lot of brick and mortar retailers, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm also feeling good because it feels like this resurgence of the American consumer, 2/3 of our economy, they're going out there, they're spending money, they're going to restaurants, they're going to malls. Last month, department stores, they had faster rate of growth than the internet. I mean, we were told this was not possible. Why is it happening?
Well, I think a lot of it is, as you said, the consumer is really buoyant right now. Jobs are plentiful and available. People have more money in their pockets with the tax rebate. You know, the stock market's up while most consumers aren't in the market. The news about the markets make people feel strong and give them a lot of confidence in the ability to spend. And I think generally speaking, people are very positive consumers back, and they're back in a big way, and that's really good for retailers.
Yeah, I know, and we've seen the wealth effect. We saw the stock market rebound from those 2009 lows a long time ago. So we know that's not necessarily the key, to your point. The point where, for instance, Walmart, traffic was up 90 basis points. Tickets were up 100. Prices were up 180 basis points. Same store sales for Walmart USA up 4.7%. Sam's Club's up 7.7%. You don't get these kind of numbers unless something, in my mind, special is happening. Now, we give kudos to Walmart for making a lot of adjustments to the current business environment. But a lot of this, to me, it feels, because Nordstrom's had another great number this morning, it feels like something is happening here. And I'm curious from your vantage point, is it sustainable?
I think it is. You know, what's happened, and as you said it really well, Walmart has done a lot of really good things over the last couple of years, putting themselves in the right position to catch this wave as the consumer rebounds. Now, the consumer, and so they were putting up, you know, two plus comps for a couple of years now. The pop that they just had is because they now have the tailwind of the buoyant consumer. People are really optimistic about the policies that are being followed right now. The tax policy, the trade policy, while it's making some companies nervous, I think it gives a consumer a little bit of confidence that the government policies are going to support them both in their jobs and as an American. The other thing that's happening, and it's really interesting to watch, is that as Walmart and Amazon go toe to toe, these two guys, and you can see it in Walmart's earnings release, their gross profit margin, the percentage is down substantially. Amazon and Walmart are going at it on price, and if they go at it on price, it's drawing more people into the stores, and I think that's why the traffic was up. So there's a lot of really good things that are happening right now. The companies, Walmart in particular, have done a good job putting themselves in position to take advantage of it, but they're being helped by some of the policies that are being followed.
Well, speaking of policy, you brought up trade. For years, Walmart was synonymous, let's face it, with the cheap stuff coming out of China, right? And it got maybe there's a bad rap about that, but that's something that continues to sort of hover with this company. So where does Walmart, you think, where do they stand with respect to the current trade battle that we're involved in? We just had breaking news moments ago that Walmart was asking its beauty suppliers to consider sourcing products from outside of China. Where does Walmart stand right now with respect to how President Trump is trying to address this issue?
Well, I don't speak for Walmart anymore, Charles, but most companies are not, or they're a bit unsettled by the thought of tariffs and trade, trade wars as they're described. But just in defense of Walmart, that stigma about cheap stuff from China was unfair. Many years ago, when I left 3 or 4 years ago, we had about 2/3 of the products that are sold in Walmart stores are either made or grown in the U.S. and it's a big business, so that's a large number. On top of that, they launched an initiative to reshore or bring back $250 billion worth of products in 10 years, and they're on track to deliver that. So they're in position to deal with the economy and trade policy, regardless of where the sourcing comes from. I think having a robust manufacturing sector in the U.S. is really critical to our growth, and I think that's one of the reasons that the consumer's buoyant. Jobs are back, and they're not just service industry jobs. There's been some growth in manufacturing.
Bill, thank you very much. Always appreciate your expertise. Have a great weekend, and congratulations. I know you must still own some Walmart stock.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. Appreciate it. It's a pretty happy time here in Arkansas.
It really is. All right, thanks a lot.